Got my 223 here. Bolts locked back. Chambers clear. No mag. Bolts locked back. It is on safety. I don't know if you can see it or not. I did pull the firing pin out of the bolt carrier group for this experiment. What I want to see is, will 300 blackout feed into a 223? Now this is 155 grain. This is 110 grain. I think if any of them will go, it'll be this little shorty, but I don't think it'll go because it's too wide. This is another 110 grain shorty, but there again, I think that's gonna, the shoulder is gonna be too far down on it to hit. So here we go. We're gonna try this out. Let's see if any of these three will feed or catch or do neither. There's the 155 grain. There's the 110 grain. That's a 110 grain Nosler Varmageddon. That's 110 grain solid. These I've found to be really accurate, fun plankers. They look funny because they're short, but they shoot really well. Don't even have any mag problems with them. Alright, I'm going to slam the bolt forward. I'm just going to let it slam forward. I'm not going to ease it in. I'm going to let it grab it and go. Again, this is 300 blackout into a 223 barrel. Okay. I believe that one would have fired. What it did was it shoved the bullet further into the case. That's what it did. That's how long it normally would be. So yes, you would have a problem if you tried to shoot this little shorty 300 blackout in your 223. You'd probably have a barrel breach. Well, that clears that. Thanks for watching. Well, that was interesting. The 300 will feed all the way into the 223, even though it did shorten the overall case length. It did not compact the powder, so it's probably still safe to shoot, but I'm not going to. That's the difference between a 308 and a 223 projectile. This is 168 grain versus 110 grain. This, if you saw me cycle it back and not pull the mag, this is an actual bullet that did feed back in, and it is not much shorter at all. I mean, it's thousandths. So that's another 110 grain, and the overall case length isn't much different. It's less powder that you use. The reason this one went in so much is because it's a little more blunt, not as tapered as this 110 grain. So both of these probably would have fired, not out the barrel. It probably would have stuck in the barrel and ejected the case, and when the other one went to feed, it would probably hit the back of it and probably not fed all the way, but I wouldn't chance that. I'm not going to shoot this bullet. That's some of the reason why I use these Elite Tactical System mags for my 300 Blackout. You can take a simple look at them and you can tell the light's probably got you all messed up, but you can tell whether you got 223 or 300 Blackout ammo by where the shoulder is versus the different size of the projectile coming out. You can tell automatically that a 30 cal from a 22 caliber bullet. So that's one reason I've gone to these mags, and even my metal mags, I put the 3 black lines on for 300 Blackout. I use my daughter's black fingernail polish, and I even paint on the back of it black, so, or 300 or black or whatever, but the 3 black lines, 300 Blackout, if I'm using metal mags for it. It's one of the reasons I take those precautions. Thanks for watching.